Welcome to Dialogue Weekend. I'm Xu Qinduo. Chinese social media lit up this week after news came of a famous entertainer accused of abandoning her surrogate children. What is surrogacy and how does it work and why is it illegal in China? To discuss these issues and more, I'm joined by Anna Tengen, an independent current affairs commentator, and Professor Li Jinzhao from Beijing Foreign Studies University. So welcome to the show, Professor Li and Anna here. So Anna, we'll start with you. What is surrogacy? Why it is controversial now?
Well, it's a broad term and it covers a lot of procedures. Basically, there's about 8 to 12% of the population, world population, that are infertile. One or the other or both cannot conceive children. So surrogacy was a way for them to do it. They could find somebody to donate eggs or sperm or whatever was necessary and get it done. But lately it's become not about medical necessity or a danger to the mother, but it's been about fashion. Women who do not want to, destroy their figure because carrying a child will cause changes to your body, and they simply want to have children the easy way. Select a father or have an already made father, and then have somebody else carry it to term. And there are real moral and ethical issues as well as economic ones involved.
Mm-hmm. Well, Professor Li, from your point of view, as this is about obviously motherhood, right? Surrogacy, motherhood
Yes.
there, and you have a medical purpose for those who are unable to carry, or because of health reasons you can't have a baby. You want to have a baby, then surrogacy provides a choice. But the other, it goes beyond that right now. Just as Anna Tengen mentioned about, it's more like a commercial surrogacy. For people who refuse to go through those pregnancy periods, they say, hey, you know what? I have another choice as long as I pay. So are you for it or are you against it?
I think we should be really cautious against this cosmetic way of seeking offsprings through surrogacy. But aside from the fashion reasons, I also see that among a section of Chinese population, there is still this boy preference. So some well-to-do families and some affluent businessmen, after a one-child policy, they still want to have more boys. And their wife probably are already past the prime age of giving birth or getting pregnant. So they also seek surrogacy. And also gay community. A lot of gay couples, either willingly or unwillingly, are still seeking offsprings. So they are also seeking surrogacy. So, but I think surrogacy should not be totally banned for those couples who suffer infertility, and also for those couples who have lost their only child, especially the couples who are now in their 50s and they have lost their single child. And statistically, this proportion of childless family of parents in their 50s will be about 10 million. So that's an exorbitant amount of number. So we should be really concerned about their rights of having offsprings, having children. But I don't think that commercial surrogacy should be fully open and should be widely available for all different populations' needs.
Obviously, you think there's a potential issue with commercial surrogacy there. And of course, why we are talking about this, because of, as we mentioned, a Chinese entertainer, because of a personal reason, and then she refused to accept this surrogacy children over there. So this is a big controversial issue over there. And of course, then there's a risk about the baby, who will take care of them and where they will end up there. So how big a problem is that? Somehow people are, I'm not sure they are abusing the system, but there are obviously, for commercial service, there's a problem, potential issues, probably bigger than people realize sometimes.
Well, surrogacy or commercial surrogacy has been a very sensitive topic in China since 1990s. The first family who successfully got a surrogate child was in 1996. So since then, it became a very sensitive and contentious topic. But the central government has not been really is assertive in making surrogacy or any form of commercial surrogacy illegal, but the law has been not really seriously carried out. So there has been this gray industry, very lucrative, very prevailing surrogacy industry in China. So